BioFeed is a startup that is focusing on enhancing green pest control that can replace the need for spraying. And we're very excited to hear about your startup.
Hello, thank you for the invitation. It's an honor to be here. So BioFeed is focused on ridding the world from pesticides in the food, in the air, and everywhere. And let's see what we're doing. So first of all, the world is growing, the population is growing, and there is a growing need for food. And how do we protect our food? We protect it mostly by spraying. And spraying, while it has some positive points, it has some down points. And one is that we still lose about 50% of the food that we grow. The other one is it is poisonous. Hundreds of thousands of people, according to the World Health Organization, are dying annually because of pesticides, and about 41 million people are being poisoned, according to the world. There is residues in the food. Everything that we eat has residues of pesticides. In the EU, it is a little bit better, only 50%. It affects non-target insects or organisms. The efficacy is relatively short, about 1 week, and it's very costly to develop each product. So what do we do? How do we deal with it? First of all, we say no more to pesticides, and we need to think of something else. Second, we focus on attracting the pest. Most of them, or many of them, has wings or legs. They can come to the poison, and they can come to us. The challenge, the real challenge of using this very powerful thing of attracting insects, which is the natural way of communication, is to control. All the attractants are evaporating, and this is why, and this is what makes it so hard to control it. Once you manage to control the release, the slow release, there is another problem. How do you turn it into a lure or attracted pest into a dead pest? So, meaning to kill them. And we have developed a simple product that actually has here a secret solution that we add the attractants into it and food and whatever we need. We put it in a post, and it drips really slowly, not for a week, not for a month, but for up to 1 year today. It means that we have constant control for 1 year, and the pest is attracted to the lure. The entire environment is kept clean and free from pesticides, anything that can harm us or the food. Oh, okay. So, the flagship of BioFeed is a pest called the Mediterranean fruit fly. We already work and help reduce spraying here in Israel, about 40,000 dunams, and it's a huge market, as you can see. The second one that we won the grand challenge for is a pest that is found in India, but not only India, in many other places. Again, a huge problem. Many farmers around the world lose about 50% of their crop because of it. And one of the things that we can do is also to develop really fast new solutions, new products. The last but not least is the Zika mosquito, or the Zika virus, that there is one way is to control the mosquito. And the same mosquito actually deliver also other viruses, not only one. So we target the mosquito. This is our challenge, and we want to replace those Zika busters. 350,000 people spray this mosquito only in Brazil. And this is where it is all over the world. Of course, the third world, the developing countries suffer the most.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So we have time for 2 questions. 1 person per question. If anyone would like to ask. Anyone would like to ask?
There is one guy right there.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, convenient. Can you try? Let's try. Can you pass it on?
What's the radius of the attractant, and how often do you have to change the device that you showed on the screen?
Now this people.
Great question. Well, as opposed to today that you have to spray, and only where you spray, you kill the pest, in biofeed we can attract them. And some pests, like mosquitoes, can find you and me from hundreds of meters and sometimes even more, depends on the pest. So it really depends on the pest. There are certain attractants that attract pests from 1 kilometer or hundreds of meters. That means many, many hectares with no spraying with 1 unit. And this 1 unit today can work up to 1 year.
Another question?
Okay.
Hi, thank you. Great idea, by the way. So my question is, what are the downsides of this technology, and also if it's scalable, and if so, how fast can you launch the first product?
We already registered the first and the second product, and we can launch it. Now it's just a question of money to take it outside Israel, and the market is huge. And again, one of the things is that it is scalable. It's not growing little insects and then send it somewhere. It is all chemistry, but nothing that is poisonous, nothing that harms the environment, you and me, anybody. It is used in home gardens and approved in Israel in home gardens, organic work, whatever you want.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.